Today, we're about to uncover some fascinating and lesser-known secrets about puffins. So, without any delay, let's dive right in. Puffins belong to the AUK family, which makes them more closely related to guillemots and murreys than to seabirds like gulls. Their Latin name, Fratercula, means little brother because their black and white plumage resembles the robes of medieval friars. Puffins are often nicknamed sea parrots and clowns of the sea, thanks to their vibrant beaks and playful appearance. An adult Atlantic puffin measures about 25 to 30 centimeters in length and has a wingspan of roughly 50 to 65 centimeters. Despite their small size, puffins possess a robust skeleton designed for both aerial and underwater acrobatics. Their beaks are specially adapted with interlocking spines that allow them to carry multiple fish at once. During the breeding season, a puffin's bill turns from dull gray in winter to brilliant hues of orange, yellow, and black. Outside the breeding season, the colorful outer layer of their bill sheds, leaving a smaller, less vibrant beak. Puffins' legs are set far back on their bodies, which makes them excellent swimmers but awkward walkers on land. Their plumage, dark on top and white underneath, provides effective camouflage both from above, against the dark ocean, and below, against the bright sky. Puffins have waterproof feathers, maintained by an oil from a gland near their tail that they spread with their beaks. Their eyes are adapted to see well in both bright daylight and dim underwater environments. Puffins' wings are relatively short compared to their body size, making them superb divers but requiring rapid flapping during flight. A puffin's tongue is uniquely structured to press caught fish against serrated ridges in the bill, helping them hold their catch. The structure of a puffin's beak allows it to store fish horizontally while flying back to its nest. Their legs, though awkward on land, are strong swimmers and help steer them when diving. Puffins have specialized nasal passages that allow them to excrete excess salt after ingesting seawater. Their bone structure is light yet sturdy, optimized for sustained, energy-intensive flights. Puffins' dense, downy feathers provide excellent insulation during the harsh, chilly ocean conditions. The rapid color change in their beaks is not only a mating signal, but might also help regulate heat exchange during long flights. Behavior and social life puffins are highly social birds that form large breeding colonies, often numbering in the thousands. They are monogamous, often reuniting with the same mate year after year. Puffin pairs engage in billing behavior, gently touching their beaks together, as part of courtship and pair bonding. They tend to return to the same nesting burrow every year, showing remarkable nest site fidelity. Puffins communicate using a variety of calls that vary in pitch and rhythm between individuals and species. While at sea, puffins are mostly solitary, only reuniting with their mates during the breeding season. They spend long months at sea and are rarely seen on land except during the breeding season. Puffins engage in playful behavior, both on land and at sea, that may help strengthen pair bonds. In some puffin colonies, younger birds practice foraging skills by mimicking adults. Puffins are known to be very tolerant of one another, often nest side by side in densely packed burrows. They dig burrows in which both parents share incubation duties and later feed their chick. Some studies suggest puffins may be capable of basic problem solving, such as figuring out how to adjust to new nesting conditions. Puffins have been observed preening vigorously to maintain the waterproof quality of their feathers. When startled, puffins may take off in a burst of rapid wing flapping, sometimes causing a puffin stampede in the colony. Despite their comical waddle on land, puffins are agile flyers and swimmers. Their flight is characterized by a unique bobbing motion over the water, almost like a dance. Puffins have been seen huddling together in cooler weather, which may help them conserve body heat. Their courtship displays include synchronized diving and playful chasing. Puffins have been known to greet returning mates at the nest with enthusiastic calls and head bobbing. Some puffins demonstrate individual personality traits, such as boldness or shyness, which may affect their breeding success. Breeding and reproduction. Puffins typically lay only one egg per breeding season, making each chick extremely valuable. Both parents incubate the egg by taking turns, with the adult on duty often tucking its head under its wing in a quiet slumber. The incubation period for puffin eggs ranges from 36 to 45 days, depending on environmental conditions. A puffin chick is called a puffling. Pufflings are born with soft down, which is gradually replaced by the distinctive adult plumage. The single egg laid by a puffin is relatively large compared to its body, ensuring the chick has ample nutrients. Puffins sometimes use abandoned rabbit burrows for nesting, repurposing them for their own needs. Breeding colonies are typically established on predator-free islands or coastal cliffs. Puffins remate with the same partner each year, reinforcing their long-term monogamous relationships. The breeding season timing varies by location. Puffins in more southerly colonies tend to lay eggs earlier than those in the far north. In some colonies, if an egg is lost early in the season, a replacement may be laid, though this is rare. The burrows are often lined with grass, feathers, and even bits of seaweed, creating a soft nest for the egg and chick. Puffin chicks grow rapidly, gaining around 10 to 20 grams per day during the first few weeks of life. Both parents are involved in feeding the puffling, making numerous trips to the sea each day. The chick's first flight, fledging, typically occurs at night to reduce the risk of predation. Puffin's nesting success is highly dependent on fish availability in the surrounding waters. The loss of even a single breeding pair can have significant long-term effects on colony dynamics due to their low reproductive rate. Foraging and feeding puffins are primarily piscivorous, with their diet consisting mostly of small fish such as sand eels, herring, caplin, and sprats. They have an extraordinary ability to catch multiple fish in one dive, sometimes carrying up to 10 to 12 fish in their beaks. Their beaks act like natural fish baskets, with spiny ridges that help hold the fish securely. Puffins catch their prey by diving from the surface. They can swim underwater using their wings like oars. A puffin's hunting dive can last anywhere from 20 to 30 seconds. They are capable of diving to depths of up to 60 meters, about 200 feet, in search of food. The unique structure of their beaks allows them to carry fish crosswise, enabling them to maximize their catch during a single dive. Puffins rely on keen eyesight to spot prey underwater. Their eyes are specially adapted to refocus quickly between air and water. Their excellent swimming skills make them adept at pursuing agile prey in the open ocean. Puffins' high metabolic rate means they must consume a significant number of fish daily. An adult may need around 40 small fish per day. In times of food scarcity, puffins may travel long distances to find abundant foraging grounds. Puffins often feed in groups, reducing the risk of kleptoparasitism by seabirds such as gulls and skuas. Their foraging efficiency is a crucial factor in chick survival, as adult puffins must deliver food frequently to their nesting site. Some studies suggest puffins have a mental map of productive fishing areas, allowing them to return to high-yield zones season after season. Puffins can swallow small fish while still underwater, but larger fish are carried back to the nest. Their hunting strategy is optimized by low-light conditions at dawn and dusk, when many prey species are most active. The agility and speed of puffins in the water have evolved to reduce the risk of predation while foraging. Puffins' diving behavior has been compared to underwater flight due to the rapid and efficient use of their wings. A puffin's energy expenditure during diving is extremely high, which is why they must catch enough fish to offset the energy cost. Climate change and overfishing can disrupt puffin foraging success, impacting their overall survival and breeding rates. Ecology, conservation, and mysterious findings. Around 60% of the world's Atlantic puffins breed in Iceland, making the island a critical stronghold for the species. Puffins are considered indicator species for the health of marine ecosystems, as their populations reflect the abundance of small fish. Despite their adorable appearance, puffins face mysterious declines in some regions due to changes in ocean temperature and overfishing. Some puffin colonies have experienced mass mortality events, the causes of which remain partly mysterious, but are likely linked to food shortages. Puffins are vulnerable to oil spills and marine pollution, which can destroy their waterproof plumage and reduce their insulation. Artificial light pollution near breeding colonies can confuse pufflings on their way to the sea, leading to tragic outcomes. Puffins are sometimes accidentally caught in fishing nets, a phenomenon known as bycatch, which can decimate local populations. Recent research has hinted at the possibility that puffins may use rudimentary tool use behaviors, for instance, using sticks to scratch themselves. Studies on puffin genetics have revealed distinct regional populations that may have adapted to local environmental conditions in mysterious ways. Puffins have been observed altering their migration patterns in response to changing ocean currents and fish distribution.